Hi, Tarot friends. It's Ultraviolet Morgan, and I wanted. Oh, sorry, a little slippery. I just wanted to do a little update because it's been a minute, and there is some difficulty that I'm having. Um, so I was able to do live reads and do like free readings live, which was a lot of fun on my laptop, and also it was helping me to. I really felt like it helped me to get more subscribers and more interest. And because once I reach, I think it's 1,000 viewers. Sorry about my nail polish. Once I reach like about 1,000 viewers, I think it is, then I would be able to go live from my phone, which is what I'm using now. It has better quality. But the issue is right now it's a little bit of a setback because the mechanism where you plug something into my laptop is disconnected, and so I need to be able to get that fixed. So I'm not sure. I think I can fix it myself if I can get the right little tiny little screwdriver to open up the back and set everything in how it's supposed to be. So that is basically my update that won't be able to do lives until I can get my tablet sorted or my laptop sorted out. So I thought what I might start to do is a tarot tutorial because I can do short lessons and that could be kind of fun rather than having a long video with a whole lot of information. It would be just a little bit at a time, and then as if it were an actual little mini lesson. So if that sounds interesting, I think I'll be thinking about doing that. So leave a comment down below if you'd like to weigh in on that idea. Okay, so and then just for this time, I didn't want to do that on this video because I wanted to start that as its own thing, but I'm kind of gonna do a little bit of that, just because I've done a reading. So I'm gonna show a way, so so you can get a feel how I read, a little bit intuitively, but with knowledge of the cards at the same time. So I'm just gonna show you. Here's a card draw that I drew recently. There's my crystal ball that I love so much. And, real magicians, real witches are messy. I mean, no disrespect to beautiful, orderly witches. And of course, love pickles. Um, so no disrespect to orderly witches, but I identify with if you've ever watched Supernatural, Bobby Singer's house is always like strewn with books and papers everywhere. So that's my house. So, okay, so this is just a drawing or a pull done with 2 decks, which I do quite a bit. So I used the Tarot of Marseille and the Dark Fairy Tale Tarot. So we started with the 3 cards from the Marseille, and we have the 4 of Cups and the 4 of Wands. So right away I notice I have 2 4s. Also I notice there's so much balance and symmetry. We've got even numbers. Here we've got, the balance, I don't know what that's called, but sort of parallel lines here. And this one we have the crisscross, so it kind of holds everything up, I guess. It's more of a stabilizing, so they're different, slightly different in their ways that they're balanced. But they're very equal and balanced. And then I drew the Chariot. So the Chariot, right, the first thing I think about the Chariot is we have the two horses and we have the opposites. So the horses facing the opposite direction and, looking for that balance in that middle way, and that person who's driving the chariot to control the two opposing forces and create that balance and let that move forward and create the forward motion of the chariot and also the victory which the card represents. But with having drawn the two cards that seem to be showing me balance here, that was what especially stood out with the chariot. So this is how your prior knowledge of the chariot card or your study of the chariot card and a little bit of the study of the numerology or whatever as well, but can inform your intuition. So intuitively, I'm just looking at these cards and I'm seeing this balance, and then I sort of apply that with the chariot. So we have cups and swords, which is water and air, and also they're the two feminine suits, and it's emotion and thought, or feelings and thought, or emotion and mind, the head and the heart, that sort of thing. So this makes also perfect sense of, if you think about the head and the heart, oftentimes really aren't telling you the same thing. They're facing two different directions, and so you as the thinking you has to guide them both into a harmonious kind of movement. So then I also drew just two from the Dark Fairy Tale, and I've got this is the Page of Cups. So we've already got the cups introduced, so we know that this is an emotional situation. And the Page of Cups looks very emotional, somewhat heartbroken. You don't see the Page of Cups as being particularly grounded. You usually see them as sort of immature, sort of lost in their imagination somewhat. Wow, okay, we're running low on time. So, and then we've got another swords, which is the Eight of Swords, which shows the feeling of being trapped. I'm going to have to do this in a two-part. So here we have this feeling of being trapped, this mental feeling of being trapped, and this emotional upset. So I'm going to upload this, and I'll come back with part 2 to talk about this a little bit more. Thank you, tarot friends. Until next time, which will be very soon, be sure to like, share, subscribe, and hit the little ding, ding, ding bell. Whoa. Sorry, guys. Thank you. Be well.